What's up everybody, this is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. Today we're going to talk about Nick's 2009 Audi A4 Quattro, this beautiful long boy of a vehicle right here. And specifically I'm going to talk about these taillights. Now these are not the original taillights that came on the car, however they are the European spec taillights. So they are an LED array all along the top, but they still have incandescent bulbs in the lower section for the turn signal and the reverse light. Now although they look very similar, these are the US spec taillights. These are the ones that I pulled off of the vehicle and replaced, and these just have a single incandescent bulb in the back there, and that bulb is both the parking light, brake light, turn signal, and then we've got one bulb down there for the reverse light. So this is what I would commonly refer to as a multi-function bulb. And then on the intersection here we've got two incandescent bulbs as well, and these lights are parking lights only. So these tail lights are all well and good. We could have just upgraded the LED bulbs, but honestly it wouldn't be nearly as sexy as these Euro lights. So with these Euro lights installed, again, these are just a big LED array in there and there and there. And the big problem with this swap, not only does the plug not match, obviously it's a completely different plug, completely different wiring harness, because on the US spec Audi A4, we don't have discrete wiring for the brake light, the turn signal, or the parking. And I will say that this is the most challenging and enjoyable taillight installation I've ever done, logging almost 10 hours on this to get it completely wired up correctly so that we have no dash lights and full functionality. This is our new updated styling of parking light circuit. As you can see, it's just like this cool LED array. And again, that isn't significantly different than the US spec, but it is definitely different, and it's definitely a lot cleaner and classier. So that's a nice little upgrade. Now brake light, I'm gonna have to have the engine running and be inside the vehicle, so I'm just gonna show that to you right now. So the brake light's a big improvement on aesthetics, but something really cool is that I pulled the brake light into the inner taillights. So those originally were not brake lights. And now of course they light up in unison with the outer lights. Now I do admit to having a fetish for turn signals, but I really honestly like this one, since first of all, it is of course swapped to an LED bulb. This is the Morimoto XVF bulb, but the fact that we actually have a discrete amber turn signal in the rear of this vehicle is completely new, since the US spec taillights utilized that multi-purpose bulb and it was red, so that's lame, and this is way prettier. And last but not least, this is our reverse light, which is again an LED bulb. This is from Morimoto as well, and they are silly crazy bright bulbs, and I got all of this without any dash lights. Here's the parking lights on with the reverse lights on. I don't know why you'd want to see that, but I do like showing off all of the combinations. And this is what the hazards look like with the parking light circuit on. So that's it. Ultimately this is just a taillight swap, but doing a US to Euro taillight swap on a Audi A4 is a lot more difficult and challenging than it sounds on paper. These cars do not like to be modified without sending lots of error messages on the dash. Mostly I'm just grateful for Nick for allowing me the opportunity to do this build and encouraging me and saying, hey man, if you can do it, just go ahead and do it, because I knew that it was possible, but I also have a very strong inkling that no one in this country has actually pulled this task off successfully, because it was just simply too challenging and too weird of a niche of a skill sets and knowledge base for anyone really to be attempting this. All of the wiring behind the scenes is wrapped in matching OEM Tessa tape. Relays and resistors are mounted professionally. Overall, it's just a super clean install and I'm really happy with it. So that's all there is to say on this one, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. Pricing and product information will be in the video description. Until then, I appreciate you for watching this video. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. I'll talk to you later. See ya.